Okay, so, if you clicked on this video thinking that I was going to talk about a person, no, you got the wrong idea. This is about this Mary Jane. So yeah. First of all, I'm not going to edit this video, and this is why this is my 4th time, you know, recording this video, because I talk a lot. Like, I didn't even have many pauses in the last video, and I just like talked and talked and talked. Like, I don't get it. I don't get how I can talk so much about one thing. So much. It's already 45 seconds. What the fuck? Okay. So, if you don't like that I'm not gonna edit this, too bad, because I've spent an hour talking about this shit already. Yeah, I go off topic sometimes. Yeah, I make pauses. Yeah, I fuck up what I'm saying. Too fucking bad. I'm not professional. This is not TV. I don't care. So, anyway, yes, I wore this on purpose. I was wearing a drag shirt before, but then I changed for this video. So, people have been giving me shit about weed. LMG, it's illegal. Oh my god, I'm so sorry for doing something that makes me a chill motherfucker. And by that, I mean, it makes me calm and not pissy. Like, I don't mean, oh, it makes me cool. Or makes me seem cool, whatever. I mean, that it makes me calm and not pissy. I'm so sorry for doing something that makes me hungry, makes me like music more, makes everything more awesome, and doing something that doesn't harm anyone. Not even myself, literally. I mean, I could be getting drunk, making a fool of myself, trying to get into fights, get taken advantage of, and possibly get into a car, drive it, get in an accident, and kill people. If I were high, that would not happen. Unless it were like, you know, on weed. But if it were like something else, that would make me like hallucinate. I could like see a unicorn in the road and be like, oh my god, I don't want to kill the unicorn. And I'd be like swerving off, and then I would drive into a playground and kill a bunch of kids. That's different because that's, you know, that'd be like me huffing paint or something. That's a different high. That's way different than weed. So, yeah. Whew. Just got cold in here. Wow, I'm kind of scared now. But, I mean, if I were high, if anything, I'd probably be with someone, and I'd be talking random shit, and I'd say something like, hey dude, look at that cloud. And they'd be like, what cloud? The whole, no, shit. They'd be like, what cloud? The whole sky is white. It's winter. And I'd be like, dude, exactly. The whole sky is one huge cloud. That's why I said to look at that cloud. Because I was talking about the sky. I mean, just look at it. It's so weird and blank. Like, it's like trying to be a metaphor for when we get out of high school and start adult life. It's our blank slate. We can't fuck it up. Or we'll get blue where we don't want it. Like in the spring, when there's like blue and white, because there's like the normal sky and then there's like the clouds, and it's just like random patches everywhere, and like it's like trippy and shit. And then sometimes the clouds are like different shapes and animals, and sometimes they're really cute, sometimes they're really scary, and sometimes they're like marshmallows. And like, shit, I'm hungry. What was I talking about? Dude, have you in my combos and my monster? I'm gonna listen to Wheezy. Okay, where is the harm in that? Huh? So, in the comment section, in one of my videos, someone posted a link to something about, like, the dangers of marijuana or something. I'm definitely not gonna get to that in this video because I talk a lot. So, maybe some other time. So, hi special please. Got it crumbled up. So, I was like looking on the internet to see what I could do about it. And I came across, you know, to see like, I don't know. But I was like, I came across this article titled, Signs of Pot Use in Teens. from breath mints to burns. I mean, first of all, the title is just stupid. Ooh, breath mints, oh my god. So the article is on elementsbehavioral.com, and one part says that for teenagers to smoke weed, it is harmful to their health and their future. No, not really. Well, their health? Yeah, no, not really. Now their future? Well, you do get pretty lazy when you smoke weed, and, so you could be, like, putting off some homework, but that's, like, all you could do to harm your future, if that's even harming it. I mean, unless you get into, like, legal trouble with the weed, then, you know, that's, like, it. My bangs are getting all separated. What the fuck is this shit? My hair looks really dull in this camera, damn. That sucks. My hair is like neon green and pink. Doesn't look like that in the camera. Yeah, off topic. Anyway, so, now, while I go over this article, I will be referring to myself before my pot smoking days, and to what I have experienced now. The article states, if you frequently find your teen's room littered with potato chip bags, cookie crumbs, fast food cartons, candy wrappers, and the like, or you see your child raiding the refrigerator, pantry, or counter for something to munch on, it could very well be a sign that this increase in appetite has more to do with pot smoking than a growth spurt. Okay, a few years ago, I used to eat a lot, like all the time. I never touched weed until June 2012. I'm talking about how I was exactly 1 year before that day, until that day. I ate all the time. Obviously, I didn't have the munchies. I was just bored and wanted to get rid of my boredom by eating. We're teenagers. We eat when we're bored. Well, I mean, most of us. It doesn't mean shit. It doesn't mean absolute fucking shit. We eat. Because we're bored. And we're teenagers. Eat food. Yes. A lot. Okay, what the hell? Fucking hair. You didn't like this before. But recently, shit, I've been eating once a day, and, like, literally once a day, and on the days where I get high, I eat so fucking much. When there's a case like that, where the kid typically doesn't eat, you know, too often, then they just, like, randomly eat a bunch of food one day, then it's definitely more likely to be because of weed, or they just get really hungry one day because they don't eat that much and they need to catch up. I don't know. But, you know, your stomach usually does get smaller when you don't eat that much, so probably not. But, after that, it says, curiously, the munchies generally don't tend to extend to healthy food. It's more the junk food variety that pot-smoking teens crave. Salty, sweet, instant carbs, that's your clue. The more often you find this face-stuffing behavior occurring, the more likely pot is at the root of the cause. Hey, guess what? That's what most teenagers eat. If a teen typically eats, like, healthy, like very healthy, then randomly goes to junk food and shit, then it might be more likely to be weed, or they just got really sick of, like, healthy food and shit. But other than that, it doesn't mean absolute fucking shit. I mean, I definitely, even though I'm a vegetarian, I definitely just, like, eat, like, cosmic brownies, or combos, or Monster, then a salad, and water. Actually, I really hate water, so I will never drink water anymore. I just hate it. Unless it's flavored water. That is good. Anyway, so after that, it says, typical teenage behavior doesn't mean lounging on the couch or staring up at the ceiling in the bedroom for hours on end. If your teen has become more lethargic than usual and this pattern of behavior continues for some time, it could be a sign that drugs of some sort are the reason. Okay, this is a little more true, but it could be caused by depression. The article does state that right after, though. But I mean, if a teenager lounges on the couch for hours but while watching TV, that's normal. And I assume by like saying, you know, lounging on the couch or staring up at the ceiling, that the kid is doing nothing. And, you know, like I said, that could be a depression also. But I mean, like, if they're just watching TV, then that's normal. Collection of storm movies. Yes, this is true. I mean, if you smoke weed, you don't need to watch movies like that. But if you do smoke, then you're way more likely to watch movies like that. Because you usually watch movies about stuff that you're interested in, right? Why would you watch a movie that you're not, about something that you're not interested in? Like, why watch a more movie if you're not interested in more? Why watch a movie about animals if you don't like animals? Why watch a documentary on makeup and hair if you're not into that shit? Everything's hilarious. Again, this article is right on this one. One time I smoked with my ex and someone from his school. And like 5 minutes later, we were walking back to his house and my ex was like, dude, you're high. And I was like, no, I'm not. And like 5 seconds after, I just started laughing for absolutely no reason. Like, I could not stop. And I had to stop walking because I was laughing. I dropped to the ground and was rolling on the ground, laughing my ass off like a fucking maniac. Like, seriously, if you were there, it was insane. I was literally laughing like a maniac. Like, the craziest person ever. And I was laughing so loud and so hard. Like, it was uncontrollable. I think I blacked out while I was laughing because I was probably on the ground for like 10 minutes. And I was covered in dirt. That was some good shit. Unlike these cookies. Okay. These cookies fucking suck. I swear I've heard that from somewhere before. I don't know. These cookies fucking suck. I think I recognize that from somewhere. I don't know. So the article also says, a cleaner, fresher mouth may be the goal. But if you notice your teen always popping breath mints, chewing gum, and constantly using eye drops, there's likely more motivating your child than good appearances. Okay, I chew gum all the time, no matter what. Even when I'm sleeping, I have it in my mouth. But, like, I'm not chewing it unless I make a video because it's really hard to talk then. Like, it's even harder. Or, like, if I'm doing a speech at school because they don't let you. But that doesn't mean shit. And the use of eye drops? Sure. Oh yeah, also for that, like, the mint and gum thing, maybe your kid has really smelly breath. Maybe he wants to cover it up. Maybe he's trying to impress a girl. Or she. Trying to impress a guy. Or maybe if you're lesbian or gay. I don't know. Yeah, it could be that. God. So, but, yeah. Eye drops, true. But I don't use eye drops because my eyes don't really get red. Or my pupils don't dilate that much when I'm... But I also hate shit going to my eyes, so I do not use eye drops. The article continues to say, the smell of pot on the breath is as sure a telltale as nicotine, and users seek to disguise it with powerful mints or gum with varying degrees of success. Can you actually smell weed on someone's breath? Like, I've never smelled it on anyone's breath, ever. So, I don't know if they're just pulling this out of their ass or what, but whatever. It says something about, like, a person not being able to follow what you're saying or they have a short attention span. Once again, this is true. I'm not going to deny that. But, the article states, another telltale is eating multiple brownies in a single setting. No one needs that many brownies, no matter the recipe or ingredients, marijuana included. Okay, for one, if they're pot brownies, you're not going to eat more than one. Unless you want to get super, super, super baked. Like retarded baked. Like fried. I didn't say fried, I said fried. Just clarifying. Or if the pot brownies suck, like these damn cookies. Like on Friday, I ate 2.5. They said, oh, just take one. Oh, no, take half. It'll be good. If you take full one, you'd be really, really fucked up. No. The first day, I ate half. It didn't get me high at all. Then I ate a full one. Then it kind of did. Actually, it did. I was like burning myself with a cigarette and everything. But, what the hell is with these bombs? What was I saying? Yeah, I don't know. Well, 2, if they're normal brownies, who in the living fuck isn't gonna eat multiple? Unless you're like trying to lose weight or a bunch of other people want some. I don't know. Sudden accumulation of pot inspired clothing. For one, if you're wearing clothes like this and you don't smoke or you don't do it that much or you did it like once and you're like then you need to be thrown down the stairs, honey, because you're just being a stupid poser and we don't like that shit here. But I mean, if you're not a poser, then you're definitely smoking that ganja. Frequent use of dude. Are you fucking shitting me? Before I smoked ever, I used to say dude all the fucking time. That doesn't mean absolute shit. That is pissing me off. One of the last things that the article says is, if the decor in your teen's bedroom looks like something out of an amusement park horror house, replete with black light, posters of Van Morrison, Jimi Hendrix, Black Sabbath, the Rolling Stones, and the like, and there's a warning sign to keep out posted on the door. It could be your child has taken to expressing his or her feelings in choice of so-called wall art. Okay, first, that last part, it could be your child has taken to expressing his or her feelings in the choice of so-called wall art. You don't say! I mean, your child is posting and putting posters on his wall and lights. Oh my god, that totally isn't expressing his or her feelings. Or whatever. And this doesn't really have much to do with the article. Like, it doesn't mean shit. I mean, if it's pot smoker, then yeah, Jimi Hendrix, because that's like... Actually, I don't really know much about these people because, like, I don't really listen to them. But Jimi Hendrix, I know that was in, like, the 60s. So, yeah, he was, like, yeah, weed. Yeah, but, like, typically nowadays, it'd probably be, like, Wiz Khalifa. For me, it'd be Lil Wayne, too. Maybe Drake. Mostly Wiz Khalifa. Yeah, mostly Wiz Khalifa. Anyway, now at the end it says, here are clear signs your teen may be smoking marijuana. The first one is appearing stoned. No fucking shit. The second is sudden drop in academic performance. Actually, when I was in 5th grade, that's when my grades started dropping. I didn't smoke till after I got in middle school, so obviously it had nothing to do with weed. I mean, fuck, I even do better when I even do better on test when I'm high. The third point is, your teen no longer participates or enjoys experiences once found rewarding and enjoyable. Yeah, that could be because of depression. Fourth point, signs of depression or isolation. Yeah, it's called having depression. Another point is the sudden need for more money with nothing to show for it. Now that's very obvious, actually. Other points are burns of fingers and heavy use of incense in the bedroom. These are also obvious. The last one says something about if they have rolling papers, pipes, or bongs. and shit. Well, fucking obviously your kid is doing that if he has that, or she. Unless they're just like holding it for a friend so they don't get in trouble. But most of this article is just bullshit. Like, it either says shit that's like really obvious or stuff that could mean something else. Like, yeah, those are the signs, but it could definitely mean something else. So, yeah. How the fuck did I talk for 20 minutes again? Seriously? Okay, whatever. Fuck it. Obviously I can't shorten this because I just talk a lot. I don't know. But yeah. It just pisses me off when people like are against it and they don't have a reason to. Like, if they like don't know anything about it. So, like, read about it before you say anything about it, because you're just gonna look like an ignorant little fucker. Like, someone said, oh, Bob Marley died because he overdosed on weed. No, you cannot overdose on weed unless you smoke, like, an unbelievable amount. Like, it would be impossible. Apparently, that one dude from, Pawn Stars? I don't know. Like, overdosed. Apparently overdosed on weed. Which I don't understand. But yeah, what else? Oh yeah, Bob Marley. Yeah, he did not overdose on weed and die. He had like something wrong with his toe or something. That's how he died. Really? Really? Why make up some dumbass bullshit like that? That's so stupid. Like, find a legit reason to be against weed, and I'll be good. I'll be happy for you. I'll be fine. Like, if it fucked up your relationship, or fucked up your family, that's okay. Then you have a reason. But, I mean, if it's just like, ooh, you can overdose on it. Ooh, it's a drug, it's illegal. Then that's just retarded. No, knock it off. You're stupid.